Hey guys, welcome. It's Jack from CasinoIncomeAcademy.com. I am going to be away for a chunk of time during the week. So I'm recording this on Sunday. A lot of times on Sunday when I watch football, it gives me hours and hours to demo stuff that I'm really focused on potentially playing live. Either on a cruise or in Vegas or Biloxi or where it is. So I'm going to show you guys this. I don't do this very often, this type of video. Instead of this being a straight, this is the X system, this is the Y system, and playing with specific rules, which is what I obviously teach you guys how to do. And I think that you do have to have rule-based system. I'm going to show you a way that I use lay bets, and it's a little bit more subjective than what I normally show on this channel. It's not that it doesn't have any rules, it's that I'm going to use specific bets, but I'm going to use them based on what's happening with the rolls. Okay, so for this one, I am not going to be doing the manual rolls because I'm not going to be able to pay attention. So you can see we're starting with $63 plus here, if anybody's paying attention to how I'm doing. So what we're going to do, there already is a point out here, which is 10. So the way I'm going to play this is, I call this the bounce, or the bounce concept. And for those that understand, and I'm not going to get into great detail on this because I've done this privately for people, and I need to keep it relatively under control for private sessions and private trainings. But I'll give you the hint. Let's just say that this concept that I'm going to be playing takes advantage of two things. One, that the 7 is always favored over all the numbers. And number 2, that there are, shall we say, probabilities that are in our favor that also go along with the 7 being in our favor, but also the probabilities that are in line with a repeater not happening. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. If you want more information than that and you want to learn even more, then reach out to me and you can take a private lesson, or I can show you what I'm talking about. So those are the two things that are in our favor. So here's what we're going to do. The 10 is the point. So we are going to do this as if we're playing bubble craps for purposes of today, but you can do this in any increment. So on the 10, you see this here? I'm going to lay $10. All right. Now, if you want to do that for less than 10, if you want to do that in increments of 10, you can make it a $20 bet. So you can do this at any level you want. I'm just going to do it at the basic level, or for me, the basic level. I'm going to lay 10. Right? Now, this is not the same as laying the point, and you're going to see what I mean.
7 out.
All right, so we instantly win there. That's always fun. Now, what we can do is we can wait for another point, and I'll show you. I'm going to wait.
6 hard.
Okay. Now, this is where it's interesting. This is not the same as laying the point. I'm going to show you what we're going to do.
5 fever.
All right. It's an outside number. So look at my chart. With the 5s, I'm going to do $8. So I'm going to lay 8. So basically, and here's the story, I'm going to get the benefit of the 7, of course, being a favorite over the 5, but I'm also going to get the benefit of the math behind an instant repeater. Okay, here we go.
Nina 9.
All right, now, this is the trick. I can stay with the 5, or I can flip to the 9. I'm only going to do this on the outside numbers, and it's up to me how aggressive I want to be. We've already seen a 5, right? We know the odds are exactly the same of the 7 versus the 5 and the 9. You can bounce from the 5 to the 9, right? And we can call it a bounce on the outside numbers. Whoops, sorry guys, let me turn this off. So you can bounce on the outside numbers as they come up. Or if you're a little bit lazier, you can do this. If you're on the 5 and the 9 shows up, you can stay with the 5 or the 9. But if the 4 or the 10 shows up, I will bounce. So on this one, I'll show you what happens. I'll play it lazy and I'll stay with the 5 and see what happens.
5 fever.
And that was the wrong move. That's funny. Okay, so we're going to go up. So the bounce possibility of moving to the 9 would have been the better move. So we're just going to go up. We had $8 on the 5, so we're going to go to 16. That's funny. Okay.
7 out.
All right. So we're in good shape anyway. We're still up. Whatever I said, we started with 64. It's no big deal. All right. So now we're going to just roll.
6 hard.
Okay. It's an inside number. This way that I'm playing, we only use the outside numbers. So we're just going to keep going.
8 easy.
Okay. Another inside number.
7 out.
All right. Keep going.
Nina 9.
All right. Outside number. So on a 9 again, we're going to lay 8. Here we go.
9 winner.
And we get knocked off. So we're going to go up to the 16 and say, I dare you to throw a 9 before the 7. Oh, and by the way, the puck is off, so you have to make sure that your bets are, hold on, that your bets are on. And here we go.
Nina.
And they did it. They did beat me again. All right, they did beat me again. So we have to go up another $8. So 8 times 3 is 24. And that's going to happen sometimes. Sometimes you roll through these and it's so easy.
10 easy.
All right. Now, here is the trick. Okay, so pay attention here. It's another outside number. Right? Another outside number. So I'm going to show you the switch or the bounce. So now we're going to switch to the 10. But remember, we're at level 3 here on the 9. So you need to know what level 3 is on the 10. Right here. It's $30. So we're going to take this down and we're going to say, I dare you to throw the 10.
6 easy. 8 easy.
Come on. Where's that 7?
7 out.
There it is. All right. So now we can do one of two things. We can stick with the 10 and drop down one level. And on the 10, that would be $20, right? Because it's a $10 base here. Take a look here, right? So we're at level 2. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it. You can do it either way. You can go right back out on the 10 again, or you can wait again to get that extra added probability of a repeater not happening. So we're going to do that.
6 easy.
Okay, that's an inside.
3 craps.
Nothing.
8 easy.
Inside. We're waiting for an outside number.
4 easy.
There it is. Okay, so we're still on a level 2 bet because it's a ladder. We work our way up and down. So the 4 and the 10 is the same. So level 2 on the 4 would be $20. So we're going to lay 20.
10 easy.
Oh, we made a nice move, huh? Here we go.
Yo 11.
Well, we made a nice move if the 7 comes.
6 winner. Yo 11.
Lots of horn bets.
Fever 5.
All right. Now, again, that's another outside number. If we want to play the repeater math, we would take this down, right? We're at a level 2 bet, and level 2 on the 5 is $8 base, so it's 16. So you see how I'm bouncing only on the outside numbers if I choose to. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm daring them to throw another 5 before the 7.
Easy 6.
And it can happen.
Yo 11.
We've seen it, right?
8 easy.
But the probability is still better for me by having the 7 and the repeater math.
8 easy.
Come on, where's that 7?
3 craps. Nina 9.
All right, so here we go again. That's another outside number. I can take it down and bounce to the 9 and say, okay, you just threw a 9. I dare you to throw another one. And remember, when we did it before, we lost. But that's the way it goes.
Easy 6.
Come on. 7 is due.
8 easy. 8 easy. Hard 4.
All right. Come on.
Nina 9.
All right, we lost. So we do have to go to level 3 on the 9 this time, right? So that's $24. And we'll stay with the 9. We won't wait for another number. It's up to you. Because we're going to say, I dare you to do it again.
Winner 5.
All right, we're live.
8 easy. 2 craps. Hard 4.
All right, that's a good one. So what we can do is we can bounce back to the 4 if we want to. So we are at a level 3 bet. Level 3 on the 4 is $30. So we're going to do that. And you see how we're bouncing on the outside numbers.
3 craps. Nina Nina.
Ooh, that was a good move so far.
Easy 6. 5 fever.
Come on, where's that 7?
7 out.
There it is. All right. So now we're down to our second level bet, right? Second level bet. And we'll wait for another outside number to be hit before we do it.
Nina 9.
There it is, which has not worked well for us, but it's a level 2 9, which is 16. So we've had some issues with the 9. But remember, the 7 is a huge favorite over the 9.
8 easy.
Short-term variance should not make the decision in regards to what you're doing.
6 hard.
The 7 will
Fever
always
5.
win out. All right, so there's the 5. So we're going to switch. We're going to bounce to the 5 because it's an outside number. There we go.
4 easy.
We're going to switch to the 4 because it's an outside number. We're on level 2. With the 4 is going to be a $20 bet. Just like that.
7 out.
There you go. All right. So we're bouncing on the outside numbers and using the math that says, I dare you to throw it again. And sometimes it'll do it. Okay? So we'll just keep going.
4 easy.
All right. So we're back to the base bet now. On the 4, we're using a $10 base. Here we go.
Yo 11. Yo 11. 7 out.
There we go. All right. So we're up again a little bit. And we've never been in any major trouble. And you can go right back on the 4 if you want to, but I'm gonna play the math. And I'm gonna wait for another outside number.
Nina Nina.
Oh, our friend the 9 again. That's 8.
Seven out.
There we go. All right.
Fever 5.
All right. So let's jump back out and bounce to the 5 for $8. And we're only using the outside numbers on this specific way that I'm playing.
8 easy. 6 hard. Nina 9.
There's that 9 again. Now, we can bounce to the 9 if we want. Let's do it just to just to show the rule if you're going to play it straight.
6 easy. 3 craps. 4 easy.
Okay, we're definitely bouncing to the 4. Remember, the 7 against the 4 is a much bigger edge, but we don't get paid as much, of course.
Winner 5.
All right, our bets are working.
Fever 5. 6 hard.
Oh, I should have bounced to the 5, guys. I should have bounced to the 5. What are we at? 8. No. Yeah, 8. Sometimes I get lazy and I forget. So I'm bouncing to the 5 now.
7 out.
And it didn't matter, except we got paid more on the 5. Right? We get paid more on the 5 than the 4. But the way these are worked out, you're basically getting the same pay for each one. Just so you know, that's why it's worked out, the difference here. All right? So we're up about $20 right now. So it depends on what your win target is. We're playing small ball. So my win target would probably be around $25 or so. And pull a ticket at Bubble Craps.
7 winner.
All right.
7 winner.
Oh, look at that.
7 winner.
3 7s in a row.
Easy 8.
Okay, 8. We're looking for an outside
Hard
number.
4.
Okay. So we're going to do our $10. See? $10 over here. And again, you can do this in increments. Just if you want to do this for more money or less money, just keep the same increments. You know, this becomes a 4. Right? This becomes a 3. Right? This becomes 4, 3, and a 5. Right? If you go up the other way, this becomes, let's say, a 20. Okay? This becomes 12. This becomes 16. You can go in any direction you want.
4 easy.
Oh, we got nailed. All right. So we're going to stay with the 4 since it just hit, and we're going to go up to level 2, which is the next level up here, which is 20. Just like that.
7 out.
There we go. All right. And here we go. We're back to basically around where we started. We'll wait for another shot.
Fever 5.
5. Okay. So that's an $8 base. And I'll tell you what I like about these types of methods. They're fun to play because you have to be awake and moving, but you really don't get that many hardcore volatility swings that are crushing volatility swings. You saw at the beginning that we did get knocked off our 9 a few times, but the 7 is always the favorite. So if you understand what we're doing, you recognize that we're giving ourselves the best chance we can. And that's all you can ever expect to do.
7 out.
There you go. All right, beautiful. All right. So that's about $25. So I'd probably pull the ticket here on Bubble Crap, something like that. All right, so let's just do a little more.
6 easy.
Inside number.
Fever 5.
Okay, 5. We're going to do an $8 bet. And this is a lot. I love playing these styles of play. As you guys know that have been watching and taking private coaching lessons for some of the private strategies, I love stuff like this. It's fun to play. Very rarely do you have a real stressful situation, especially if you acknowledge that a bigger bankroll. Play lower than your bankroll is able to. That's the key.
3 craps. Nina, Nina.
All right, so we can move to the 9 if we want to, which we will. All right, just to kind of continue to show the bounce. The outside bounce.
7 out.
There you go. All right, see? No real stress other than right at the beginning. We'll do a few more and then we'll call it a video. I think you guys are understanding the outside bounce. So let's look. Let's look for
winner.
another outside number. Somebody's calling me. That's strange. Oh, well. What was that? That was a 7.
6 easy.
Okay, 6 is an inside number.
6 winner.
Okay.
Hard 10.
There we go. All right, so we're going to do our $10 lay on the 10.
12 craps.
All right.
2 craps.
Lots of horn bets.
5 fever.
Okay. Take it down then if you're going to follow the bounce. And you're going to do the $8 bet here. There you go.
6 easy. 5 fever.
Okay, we lost. So we're gonna stay with the 5. We could wait for the next outside number and do a level 2 bet, but we'll just do our level 2 bet here. And that's 16. It's twice the 8. Two times of the 8. There you go.
3 craps.
Come on, 7.
Winner 10.
Ooh,
Nina.
there's that 9. We're going to switch to the 9. Oh, we were supposed to switch to the 10. Okay, I missed that one because I was going too quick. So we will. We'll do the level 2 of the 10. There we go. That's where we were supposed to be.
3 craps.
I was just hitting the
3
button too
craps.
fast. I got too excited.
8 easy.
Come on. 7 out.
10 easy.
Uh-oh. There we go. So we got to go to level 3 on the 10. So here we go.
Yo 11. 10 easy.
Uh-oh. Now, what would I do in this situation? You can continue to play the math and go to level 4 bet on the 10. Or you can wait and let things calm down and wait for the next outside number. It's up to you. We'll just play it out because this is obviously a demo. So we'll stick with that and we'll go to 40. So that's the biggest bet we've made. A level 4 bet.
10 easy.
And we lost. So that was the wrong move. It would have been better for us to wait. Right? So we'll just continue. We're a level 5 bet.
5 fever.
Okay. Now, we have to do level 5 on the 5. 42, right? 42.
Winner 9. Fever 5.
Okay, we got nailed. So now we're at 6 times 8, right? So you see that if you don't pull your tickets and you don't walk away, this is what can happen, right? So there's plenty of good lessons to be learned here. This is the reason why I always say that I pull tickets, right? That I pull tickets. So I don't sit here like this in the casino, go up to my target of $25, $30, which we easily hit, and then just keep playing, right? So this is going to be a $48. 48. But I really would not have allowed this type of thing to happen in real life. And when we hit multiple 10s here, if I'm playing with real money, I'm probably gonna wait, like I showed you earlier, for another outside number to hit. So this is why simulating is so important. You learn so much.
Yo 11. 12 craps. 10 easy.
Okay. So what was that? Level 6. So this is a $60 10 now. We're going to move there. Just to show you guys. And the main reason for doing this video is just to show you how the bounce works. The mechanics.
Hard 10.
Ha! That's crazy. All right. So we're going to say, I dare you to do it again. That's 70. That's funny.
Nina 9. Nina 9. 7 out.
All right, there you go. And I did not move to the 9. And I'll tell you why. Again, I told you this was going to be a subjective video. There were so many 10s in the last, 10 or so rolls that I said it's going to have to even out, right? So that was levels, what was that? 33. I think we were at level, I think that was a $70 bet. So we have to drop down, just so you guys know how to play this, right? So now you're going to go down the ladder to a level 6 bet. So we'll wait.
7 winner. Fever 5.
All right, level 6, right, is 40 on the 5. It's $42. So this becomes a $42 bet. So you saw some of the bad, but it was also because I was playing and not pulling the tickets.
8 easy. 7 out.
There you go. So now we're down to a 5, level 5. So even with that stress, it's not that big of a deal.
7 winner. 4 easy.
Okay, so we're going to do we're down to level, oh geez, now I don't remember what I said. I think it's level 5. I think it's a 50. Whatever. We may be down to level 4, but I don't remember. So we'll just do a level 5. Wait a minute. Yeah, which is a 50. I think that's right.
7 out.
Perfect. Whether I was right or wrong, we won. So now we're down to a level 4. So you see how we're working our way back. And that's what this demo is showing you. The ups and downs and quitting when you're supposed to quit. Right? So we should be at level 4 now.
7 winner. 7 winner.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yo 11. Nina 9.
Okay, level 4 on the 9. Level 4 on the 9, right? 8 times 4 is 32. 32. So we're at level 4, I think.
9 winner.
Okay, so we're back at level 5, right? Level 5. So that's going to be, oh, actually, I think I did the wrong thing there. Let me see if yeah, I think we're at 48 now. Whatever. I'm not paying a lot of attention, guys. I'm watching the TV. So, if I make a mistake, it's not a big deal. I'm just having fun. And you guys are learning the bounce. So.
4 easy.
Okay. And this is going to go to level 5. I think it was level 5.
10 easy.
Okay. Pull it down. Move the bounce here. So, if you play it tight like I really do in the casinos, we would have quit with about a $25, $30 win, taken a break, and then come back for round 2 if there is a round 2. Just so you know the way that I play this.
2 craps.
But on a demo, we just keep playing.
Fever 5.
Okay. So it's a level 5 on the 5. 4, that's going to be a $32 bet, I think, here. Like that.
8 easy. 12 craps.
Come on.
7 out.
There you go. So now we drop down the ladder to a level 4, right? A level 4.
3 craps. 7 winner.
We're waiting for an outside.
6 easy.
Nope, not outside.
10 easy.
Okay, level 4. So we would do the 10 for 40, since our base bet is $10.
4 easy.
Okay, we'd move it to the 4 to take advantage of the repeater. Of the lack of a repeater, hopefully.
Fever 5. 5 fever.
Come on. And you see I'm staying with the 4. I didn't bounce to the 5. You can bounce if you want.
12 craps. 8 easy. 5 fever.
Ooh, thank God we didn't bounce to the 5, huh? And that's that subjective thing again. This is not, the way I'm showing you is the way I would play live. We're at a higher level up, right? So I'd rather get the best bang in terms of my odds. So because we're not at a lower level, I'm not switching as quickly. I want to stick with the one where the odds are better for me. That's the only reason I didn't bounce to the 5. And that doesn't mean the 4 can't come up right now.
2 craps. 7 out.
There you go. So now we'd be at a level 3 bet, right? So you guys see the way this works. Okay, there's the 10. So we're going to be at a level 3, which is 30.
6 easy. 6 easy. Hard 4.
Okay. Bounce to the 4.
Nina, Nina.
We're not gonna roll to the 9.
6 hard.
Or bounce to the 9.
3 craps.
Come on, 7.
10 winner.
All right, we will bounce to the 10, so we're going back and forth.
8 easy.
Or as Waylon likes to call it, baccarat.
4 easy.
Oh, look at that.
7 out.
There you go. All right. And we're back to even here, basically, So, the moral of the story is I would have quit with 1 ticket, probably come back, and I don't know where I would have been at that point because you have no idea what the rolls would have been. So just to go through it, if you're going to play this, this is the level that I decided to play it at today. And we're only using the 5-9 and the 4-10 in this system. We're not using the 6-8 here. Okay? So we're only looking for the outside numbers. Once they roll, we're going to lay against it. And then you have the option to stay on that number. But if another outside number hits, to bounce to that number. But remember when you do the bounce that you have to be at whatever level you're at. So if you're at a level 1 bet on the 4, it's $10. And then the 10 comes and you bounce, it's still going to be 10 because it's the same level 1 bet for the 4 and the 10. But if you're on a 4 at the base level of 10 and the 5 is rolled and you want to do the bounce, you've got to go to the level 1 amount for the 5, which is $8 on the 5 and the 9, right? So if you're at a level 2 bet on the 10, which would be $20, and then let's say the 5 comes up and you want to do the bounce, you have to do a level 2 bet at the 5, which is 16. All right? And play with the concept. This is one of those that I love to play because the math is always in my favor, right? In regards to the 7 versus any of the 4 outside numbers. But I'm utilizing that extra bit of math that says there's less of a chance of an instant repeater, right? That doesn't mean it can't happen. We saw it happen. But we're using that probability and putting it in our favor. And it can hurt, right? It can hurt to use probabilities, right? Doesn't guarantee us anything, but it certainly doesn't hurt. So this is called the outside bounce. And it's something I really, really love to play. You can play this on the traditional table, but you need to make sure you understand what the minimum lays are for the 4, 5, 9, and 10. So if you're going to play this at a real table, just ask them what are the minimum lays on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. Okay? And then you can recalculate the math for that. Or you can use this. Let's say it's a $15 table and they won't let you do less than a $40 lay, which usually is the case where I play. So if it's a $40 lay, then you have to recalculate these minimum lay, right? So just do increments of this, right? So if it's a $40 minimum, then get yourself up there by calculating how that ratio works here. And that's about it. This is one of those systems I absolutely love to play on Bubble Craps, though, because you could sit there for hours and cash tickets at $20, $25, $20, $25. I have sat there for hours just chilling out with an iced tea or something and just hanging out and playing this and pulling tickets. And we had some bumpy rides here. And remember, I'm using the Crapsy rolls this time instead of real rolls. So who knows what that would have looked like. Maybe I'll do it again with my regular rolls. So it's not the Crapsy rolls. But there are times where I literally can go and pull tickets quickly. $20, $25, $20, right? Before I even have a session or a mini session that even causes me any kind of stress like this. So you literally could pull 3, 4, 5 tickets before you even have an issue. And then sometimes it's the first one that you have an issue on. It's just the way it goes. But this is so easy to play. So easy to play. And you're playing math. You're playing math. That's what you're doing. And you're playing and you're using money management that keeps you under control. A ladder that goes up and down. And that's it. So have a good week, guys. I don't know if you're going to see another video until I get back from New York. If I'm not able to record another one for during the week, I hope you guys take a deep breath, relax, and take this time to practice and simulate and go through your toolbox. If you have purchased any of the modules lately, remember, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Keep practicing those systems and make sure that your toolbox is exactly fulfilling what your objectives are. And if they're not, you need to remove systems from the toolbox and continue to test other systems from that we provide and that other people provide to hone in and get that toolbox to be, for each game tab, what you need it to be. All right, we're here. We will continue to be here through the holidays, and we do have pocket strategies, new pocket strategies that we're teaching people that are doing the private coaching sessions, as well as working with individuals, each one of you, to work on the strategies and how to fine-tune your toolbox. We'll see you on the next video. Make sure you're in the newsletter. Sign up at CasinoIncomeAcademy.com.